Hello Cancer and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your general weekly reading for the second week of August 2020. So that's from the 10th to the 16th, thereabouts. And as I said, it's a general reading just to see what's on the cards for you at this time, what sort of energies are around you. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And I'm going to use this little oracle spread, the Sea Melodies, to draw 3 cards for you to start the reading off with. So let's see what mysterious words of wisdom this little oracle has for you, Cancer, for the second week of August 2020. It's a bit difficult to shuffle. Let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Cancer for the second week of August 2020. What messages are here for Cancer for the second week of August 2020? What messages are here for Cancer for the second week of August 2020? Well, you've got 2 cards there. You've got patience. The tide will come in when it's ready. Flow, let your worries drift away. So it's sort of urging you to just chill, relax. Things will come right. And what you're wanting will come in its own time. It's perhaps better to just move with the flow and just relax and let it happen. Let's just draw one more card for you, and I'll draw it this way. Let's see, let's take this one out, and it is Voyage. Set sail on a new course. So I think the flow of life might bring you onto a new path. Just going with the flow and following where it takes you, and it will be, something that brings discovery. And just be patient, because what you're wishing for will come in its own time. So let's see what the rest of the reading shows. Let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the second week of August 2020. What's on the cards for Cancer for the second week of August 2020? What messages are there for Cancer for the second week of August 2020? Messages for Cancer for the second week of August 2020. So let's begin with this. These 3 cards that have fallen out. You have the Knight of Pentacles, perhaps an offer. You have the Chariot. And you have the Page of Pentacles. So there does seem to be an offer, a new beginning, that will allow you to put into material form an idea that you may have had, and allow you to take the reins again, get back in the driver's seat and move things forward. there's the, the message of patience. Just let it happen, but there's a desire to go with something that is practical and stable, but this sort of endeavour has a slower energy than others, and you may need some degree of patience while it takes off. But let's see what's the rest of the reading has for you. You've got the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. There's certainly, an offer being made, and that's being made with sincerity, and it's an offer that promises abundance of joy and harmony and emotional security, and can lead you to a sense of accomplishment, a joyful sense of accomplishment. That's all looking very positive. Let's see what your challenges are. Right. And I'm just going to put the rest of the cards down. Your advice row is the Six of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Death card. And your outcome is the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. There's sort of a very promising beginning, a very promising offer being made to you, which is made from the heart, and it's sincere, but it's an offer about practical things, perhaps work related. Your challenges are to see your challenges in making it come about, to acting with intent on this, because you have now everything at your disposal to really manifest something that you've been hoping for, but you've got to put your intent into it. And another problem you may have is in deceiving yourself, in not seeing things clearly. The Seven of Swords is it's a card of deceit, and indicates here, and the feeling I get from it today is self-deceit, that you may not be aware of certain underlining facts. And your challenge is actually to focus on the practical aspects, the starting to put the practical steps into practice in order to manifest this possibility, this offer. Your advice row, the Six of Swords, says allow some help, allow some aid in moving towards your goal, in transitioning from a time of unsettlement and unsettledness to a more calmer and easier time, with a goal in mind, with destiny, with the destination in mind. Again, you've got the Page of Swords sort of urging you to seek the truth, to be honest in this with yourself, there's a truth to be owned. I'm getting a sense, you know, with this patience card, perhaps there may well be a tendency to try and rush this because it looks so good, because the prospects look so promising and so wonderfully rewarding. But you need to be honest, you need to be open. And even if it sort of hurts a bit, you need to face a truth in order to avoid messing up what could be a wonderful opportunity. Because the death card is showing that, you know, if you want to follow this, there is something that's got to end. You may not want it to. You can't have both. And that may be, you know, why you need to just hold your horses a bit and take it slowly, because, you know, there's a great potential for awards, emotional and well, perhaps practical rewards as well, but certainly there's a great potential to feel fulfilled and to feel accomplished. But you may need to maintain a balance and, you know, really keep hold of the reins here, because there is some aspects of this potential that can undermine your happiness in the end. So you may need to put something to the end. You may need to move on from something, to transition. You know, you've got two transition cards here. The Six of Swords and Death is all about transitioning from insecurity towards stability, from rough waters to calmer waters, with a goal in mind, with the destination in mind. But I'm certainly getting a message here that following this will mean putting something behind you, ending something that you may not want to give up. And you have here as your outcome showing that you again giving up something, actually being generous in something. If this particular deck shows the Six of Pentacles. Now if you look very carefully, it's a ship, and in order to stay afloat they are throwing some of their bounty off of the boat, off of the ship into the ocean to keep it balanced. So I'm getting a sense here that, you know, you're going to be in a position where you may need, having given something up, you may have some regrets about it, and you would do well not to overthink that, because the overall outcome is very promising. This offer, you know, promises harmony, a lot of emotional fulfillment. So these are 3 cup cards. It's all about emotions here. So it's not a great financial rewards that this endeavor is promising. It will bring you more emotional rewards, and you may find you have to give up some affluence in order to pursue it. So the choice is yours whether it's actually worth pursuing. And this, you know, you may be called to look at life in a slightly different way, and that's this voyage, set sail for a new course. sort of going in a different direction, and that will involve possibly leaving something behind and going to some degree with the flow. Now, you've been asked here to just let your worries drift away and not overthink things, because, you know, the outcome is, at the bottom of the deck, there's this beginning, this potential for inspiration, for great rewards, for possibly, you know, work-related endeavours, a new beginning that is in work and career aspects, that is inspiring and fills, you know, sort of like appeals to your sense of creativity. And in that brings you great joy, but it doesn't seem to be something that brings you a great deal of financial wealth, but emotional wealth and spiritual well-being it will. I'll just draw a clarification card from this deck to clarify the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. Why are those two cards here? Let's just get this. So let's see. Just want some clarification on the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Why are they here? Clarification on the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And you get the Phoenician. I'm going to need my glasses for this. And you get the Mermaid. Just going to get some more light here. Find your balance and fulfill your karma. So it's almost like it's meant to be. And you have the Mermaid, embrace changes, going with the flow. So, you know, towards the end, your outcome shows you may worry that you've taken the wrong turn, but what the cards say is you'll be moving towards your destiny. It's meant to be. And embrace this change. Look on it as a, you know, something that's positive because it fulfills you on an emotional level. Oh, and underneath there you've even got the star. It's a dream come true. You can work towards something you may have dreamed of when you were younger. You know, a dream you may have forgotten, but it will reconnect you with that. So this is definitely an interesting offer that you, or chance that you're encountering here, that can really help you manifest something that you may well have forgotten, some dream you've been dreaming of in the past. It won't bring you great financial reward, but you'll certainly have enough to stay on an even keel. And if you can embrace that and go with the flow, it can bring you great emotional rewards. So there you have it, Cancer. That's quite an interesting and exciting energy. I hope you enjoyed your read and that it resonates with you. And if you liked it, please remember to hit the like button, and you can share and subscribe too. But whatever you do, have a good week, and God bless you till we meet again.